Neal, first victory of the season, and we did it in style this afternoon. Just how did you analyse the team's performance?
Game of two halves. Lucky to be 1-0 up. We had a game plan. We lacked intensity in our defending. It was too easy for them to have final third entries. I thought our back four were brilliant in the first half. We defended our final third exceptionally well. Real unit they were. And considering obviously we lost Callum Howe last night, this morning, when he'd had sickness and diarrhoea, so we had to make changes, and Crooksy stepped in there and was brilliant. Thierry come in and had a great game. So I thought first half was tepid. We lacked that intensity, and even I know fans got a little bit anxious at times when we were playing out from the back, but when we got it right, we actually opened them up and we got to the middle third in some great positions. But then, you know, we kept choosing wrong options, wrong quality. So it was our middle third play that was kept breaking down. So there was positives even in that, but certainly positives in the way we defended our box and we were resilient, because when you're not playing well, you can't be open. You've got to be resilient in your defending. I thought we was that. Second half, I got stuck into a few at half time. The response I got was amazing. A real intensity about us, loads of legs about us, and you got to see the rewards of that.
And you said in the build-up to the game how good of a side Southend are despite their league positioning. Just how much of a threat do you feel they were, but also on a defensive note, just how do you think we kind of dealt with that, really?
I thought we dealt with it really well. I mean, you know, when you look back at it, at times the opposition are going to have the ball. It's how you defend your final third, your box, that really defines you. And we haven't done that well enough. We saw the goals last week at Bournemouth. Today I thought we defended our final third and box really well, putting bodies on the line, stopping crosses, heading crosses away, blocks, people tracking runners, all the stuff that you need to do when you're playing against a team. It was the other side of the game, further up the pitch, that cost us to that in the first half. So there's real positives there, and I think even football fans were brilliant all game. I think even then, although they were frustrated that, you know, it was a little bit one-sided at times in the first half, I think even the fact that we were defending so resiliently is a real plus. And I think there was times fans were cheering, you know, tackles and clearances and that like they were, you know, like it was the last minute, which is great, because I don't think we've had that this season. 17 conceded goals tells you we've been too easy to play against. So there's even a positive in that. But the second half, hopefully they saw loads more positives.
And just a note on the fans, how good for the players' confidence is that kind of atmosphere?
Listen, they've been brilliant, and they've been brilliant to me, and I work my socks off to try and take their club forward and give them some good times, you know, and we will try and get everything right, but you know, everyone needs to be together, and I think we are. You know, we've got owners who really want to take this club forward, which is great for the fans. You know, you see kind of the opposite with Southend and the problems they're facing, and I really feel for them. Their manager, their fans, brilliant club in a tough place, but the players are doing them proud. But here, they've been brilliant, and we just need to carry that on. We're going to have good days and bad days, but if they see a team fighting, and they see a team with a style of play, and they see players working their socks off to get results every week, I think we'll all live with whatever comes.
And we are still early on in the season, but that second half performance especially, how important is it now that we use that to build upon for the games upcoming?
For the lads' confidence, great. I've just said to them in there, everyone home, eat the right food, drink water, and get their rehydration done. No one out, everyone ready for Tuesday. We've got Saturday, Tuesday. We dedicate, you know, 2 weeks of solid, and if they want a beer at the far end of the Saturday game after 5 games, because they've done great stuff and they want to enjoy a beer, then they can have one. But for the next 2 weeks, we're at it, we're professional, and we're trying to get as many points on the board in a really congested fixture list.
And every game in the National League is a tough one that you can't undermine, but Oldham, looking ahead to Tuesday, just how are you preparing for that game now?
I'll go home, I'll watch Oldham. By Monday I'll know exactly the way we're going to try and tackle the game. We'll count the bodies, we'll look at who's fit, who's not. A million and one things that we'll be doing behind the scenes, and all the players have got to do is look after themselves, turn up on Tuesday and give us everything.